Welcome. Today we're going to talk about vernacular architecture and its relation with the code. First of all, vernacular architecture is one done by laymen who have tried and failed, and tried again and failed again, and tried again and failed again, and tried again and succeeded in performing a specific technology, in dealing with a specific material, in working with stone, working with earth, working with bones, working with skins, working with steel and metal or with glass. And they work and work until they kind of perfect and get to know the material well. And then they perfect and get to know the technology and how to do it well. So after they have tried it many times, they finally succeed. Now, the fact that they succeed makes a jump in the, let's say, in the generation. Next generation that comes and works with these materials will know how to work it because they have built already a cultural step. So that means that from this first person to that, now they know how to do this. Now let's go back again. Vernacular architecture also deals with the territory, positioning things in the territory in such a way that it replies well to the environment. So when we come and look at those old houses done by laymen in specific, let's say, desert areas or areas not very well inhabited, well, look at the position of the building. It is wisely placed to either reject the wind, accept the sun, reject the sun, look at the best way to, let's say, let the water run down. So there is a common sense knowledge. Now, all of these things through generations, as I say, start building up. And each time, each generation does the project better and better and better. Now, by doing this project better and better and improving it, they come to what we could call, let's say, what we call it? We will call it they will create a form and a shape that reaches a certain level, a certain state of art. At that point, culturally speaking, we can say that we can create a code. A code answers and kind of compels and synthesizes all cultural practices. Now, this first code that you will see, the Hammurabi code, basically does that. It has compelled all the ancient practices until you came to a way of doing things, and even not only in terms of shape and material, but also in terms of how to put together and how to work with other people. So that's why the code exists. Now, today codes, we have many codes, and you'll get to see them, those of you that are studying for builders and architects or engineers, you will have to be familiarized. Now, the code, on the other hand, is something that is alive. It's not a fixed, like we have this first example code, this Hammurabi code made in stone. A code must be changing because the culture changes, because new things appear. Now, precisely our unified building code, the one we work right here, well, it's alive. And with the chapter that you are going to see or that you are looking at, in which you see many failures, what this is telling us at the bottom is that the code has to be modifying and adapting to the new times. Now, this code, our code, is basically based on preventing fire. But what about earthquakes? What about how does it face floods? How does it face hurricanes? Well, notice that each time it has to be adapting to the changing environment so that it responds better and we can create better buildings for that. So that is the purpose of this. The purpose of the code is to reflect the state of art of a culture.